Okay, so we're just finishing up 2.2 that I didn't have enough time to be able to upload it all to YouTube because I was running a little bit short on my 15 minutes. So we're going to finish up the end of 2.2 with graphing lines, and we're going to graph 3 of these. Now this first one I gave you in y equals mx plus b form, which means I gave you the slope. The slope is 1/2. And I gave you the y-intercept. The y-intercept is at 1. Now when you graph these, you're going to start with your y-intercept. So my y-intercept is at 1. Now it's where the y, it crosses the y-axis, not the x-axis. And my slope is rise over run. So I'm going to, from this point I have, I'm going to rise 1, run 2. Rise 1, run 2. And I'm going to keep doing that because I'm not very good at drawing a straight line. So I'm just going to do that across my paper. Here is my line. Now I want you to notice one thing. Your y-intercept, if you name it as a point, it's the point 0, 1. That's how they're typically going to want you to write it. In your equation, it just has your height there, so it just has the y part of the point's name. Okay, so we're going to graph 2 more of these. Both of these I'm going to give you in standard form. Now, standard form does not tell you really anything. You're going to need to change it to another form before you know your slope and your y-intercept. Put it in y equals mx plus b. So that's what I'm going to do here. So I have y equals negative 3x minus 2. So I know my slope is negative 3, and my y-intercept is negative 2. Remember, y-intercepts are always named as 0, and whatever that y-intercept is. Okay, so I'm going to start by graphing my y-intercept, which is negative 2. Now, so that I have rise over run, I'm going to put that over a 1. Now, negative 3 over 1 is still negative 3. So I'm going to rise a negative 3, which means I'm going to go down 3, and run 1. Now, I can't keep doing that. I'm going to run out of space. Your other option is to give the negative to the 1, which means you go up 3, rise 3, run a negative 1. So that's your other option. Make that decision totally based on where you have room to graph it. So there's my line. Okay, and here's the last one. Let's do one more of these. Now again, it's in standard form, so I'm going to put it in y equals mx plus b form. So I'm going to move my 3x over and divide by my 2. So I have y equals negative 3/2 x plus 1/2. So that means my slope is negative 3/2, and my y-intercept is 1/2. Remember, if you're naming it as a point, it'll be 0, 1/2. Okay, so let's graph this thing. So there's my 1/2. And then for my slope, I need to rise a negative 3, so go down 3, run 2. So 1, 2, 3 over 2. 1, 2, 3 over 2. Now I can also give that negative to the 2 so that I can go up 1, 2, 3, back 2. And I don't think I have room to do it again. We'll kind of squeeze it on there. So here then is my line. So that's the end of 2.2. Remember, these 2 parts of 2.2 I put in 2 podcasts because of the length